One more time, take a deep breath in, fill your stomach, your chest, your clavicles completely. And exhaling, release all the stagnant air and relax yourselves. Bring yourself completely to the present and set the intention for the next 1 hour. We will be completely present in the practice. Let us begin with 3 rounds of Omkara, A, U, and Ma. While chanting A, keep your awareness at your abdomen, U awareness at the chest, Ma awareness at your throat. So we will inhale and while exhaling chant Aum through this awareness that is traveling from down to up. Let's start. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityonma amritangamaya. Om. Gently rub your palms, place them on your face and open your eyes. So today we are discussing the topic of Muladhara Chakra, our root chakra. So we have an exciting quiz at the end. So make sure that you are listening attentively, and if you have any questions, you can ask. We are happy to help you out here. So basically, the Muladhara Chakra is the first chakra, which is at the root, is the base chakra, and it's at the end of our spine, near our tailbone. That is the location, the kshetra of the chakra. So this, as you can understand, it is our first chakra. So it is responsible for grounding. It's the root one. So as much as the topmost chakra, Swadhisthana, Sahasrara chakra is important, equally important is this Muladhara. Because like they say, without your feet on the ground, if your head is in the clouds, you cannot handle it. So it is very important for us, for the grounding to be very, very firm. The foundation to be very well planted. So sometimes spiritual bypassing what happens, wherein sometimes people think that this world is not meant for me. I am beyond this world. We don't want to handle relationships, or if we face difficulties in our daily life, we like to skip all those difficulties to feel that we are on a spiritual plane, or I don't want to think about anything in the world. So sometimes only the great yogis or some great people who have taken birth again other souls, they are able to be on that level. But sometimes most of us, we need to finish, get our foundation perfect, ground ourselves firmly, then we can go up to the higher chakras. If we do not do our grounding properly, what happens is sometimes even if we are practicing spiritual things or we are trying to be on the higher planes, our base underlying problems will keep coming again and again, again and again, because we haven't solved it. So sometimes the same relationship issues happen, or sometimes the same ego clashes happen. Some basic underlying things, if we don't fix it initially with our own humility, then it will keep coming back. So this is our foundation. And so the bija for this is LAM, L-A-M. Richa will take us through the bija mantra chanting as well. So that is the mantra that is used to energize this chakra. So when we have any, I will explain how a balanced and an imbalanced Muladhara chakra looks like. So when you feel that I need more grounding in my life, Lamkara chanting is one of the ways that you can implement this and improve your this chakra, the properties of this chakra in your life. So what does an imbalanced Muladhara chakra look like? Most importantly, now these chakras also in our body develop as we develop. So when we are in the womb itself, Muladhara chakra develops for a child. So what happens is when the child is growing in the formative years, if they don't get that love, nurture, affection, that safety they feel, the comfort with their parents, that time they grow up with these issues where they are constantly fearful. You might have heard of this word trauma, where people feel fearful for small situations also later in life because in childhood they face some problem. Either it could be abuse or lack of love, loneliness, lack of attention, all of these things. So, because it's at the most basic need of human beings, the need for safety, security, grounding, all of these are our fundamental vital needs. So, grounding, as soon as you think of ground, we remember Mother Earth. So, Earth is the element of this chakra. So anything to do with Mother Earth is what helps this chakra. So one of the most beautiful practices for this is barefoot walking. So you expose yourself to Mother Earth, spend time with Mother Earth, just sit under the sun on Earth without any chappal, feet and palm on the ground, and just spend for 10 minutes. You automatically feel calm. Anytime you're feeling restless, anxious, any of these feelings, it will ground you basically. So that is an imbalanced and how you can balance it. And another aspect of an overactive Muladhara is possessiveness. Like sometimes you might have seen some families have this, this hamare culture. Hamara ye, we have this system in our family and this is how it needs to be. They're very, very, very possessive of that system that they have cultivated over years. It has come because of the foundation that they have built. So some difficult time they might have developed those cultures. Now they want that parampara pratishtha. You must have heard that in some movie. So that to keep growing in that family. So they want it to be upheld, but they become very inflexible with it. They feel like my entire life is this, and my future generations also should oblige by this. So that is when it becomes extremely overactive. We start holding on to things around us. We do not want to let it go. We're not willing to rise above it. So that is an overactive Muladhara chakra. Other than this, just safety, survival, grounding practices, and what does when we come to diseases, even Richa will explain little more on the physiological aspect. So mental aspect, I already shared with you trauma, any fear, security, safety, all of these are our mental issues. And physical issues would be like the most common one today is your sciatica. So what happens is sometimes due to your mental strain also, lot of the times our physical diseases develop. So even our sciatica is the one nerve that goes from the base of our foot till throughout is the longest nerve. So that is a grounding nerve for us. So when we develop these kind of, and all your grounding asanas help you with sciatica also. So that is like a physiological aspect of some weakness in this Muladhara chakra. Because it resides at the base of your spine, all your problems that are at the base of your spine and the legs, they are related to Muladhara. So this is just a little bit about the chakra. Now we will proceed ahead with the asanas. Richa, yes.
Thank you, Anusha, for so beautifully explaining us that how important it is to feel secured. We all are in the process, or we all come from that aspect of feeling insecure about each and everything in life, I think. And honestly, I don't know what you all feel about this, but I have seen that it starts from keeping things to yourself and ignoring your own emotions. We feel that there is something wrong with our mind and heart that we are keeping things to ourselves. But Anusha has rightfully said that there is no spiritual bypassing, which means everything starts from the root. And that is the topic that we are going to discuss. And let's see how we can explore the root chakra. We would do certain asanas, grounding asanas. The best asana that you could do standing is vrikshasana. But today we would cover the seating asana. So we can do seated Tadasana. So request all of you, and thank you for switching on your video, and welcome everyone. So request all of you to please be seated in a cross-leg position. How we, okay, very basic thing, how we sit in a cross-leg. I would just adjust this thing. So we spread our legs. We take one of the legs towards our genitals, okay? The ankles facing the genitals. We bring the other leg in front of that leg. What does this mean is we don't close our leg like this and sit. We sit open. You can feel the difference, the very basic thing, when you sit like this and when you close your leg, you also feel closed. Your back will also hunch. But when you sit like this, you cannot have a hunchback. This is a perfect seating position. But for people with knee issues, I would give a little bit of warning that don't sit like this for very long. Why? Because, of course, this gives a lot of stretching on the pelvic area, the groin area, the psoas muscles. Now, what are the psoas muscles? That is the front part, the area where your thighs get joined with your the lower abdomen. That there is a psoas muscles. We hardly work out on those muscles. We don't usually do any exercise or any asana for that. At least if we can sit like that, what we are doing is we are activating the prana, the energy in that area. So with this seating position, spine straight, sit tall, and gradually inhale and raise both your hands up and stretch your hands above your head. Keep your spine straight, look straight. And on the next exhalation, release your hands. So this is what we are going to do for the next 3 rounds. Very slowly and mindfully. Inhale beautifully with a lot of love for your own body. Raise your hands up, straight. Very nice. Vrinda, could I request you to keep your spine a little bit more straight if possible? Stay there for 3 breaths. Neha, if you could straighten your arms. Yes, nice. Good one. And release. Exhale. We go for the second round. Inhale. Raise your hands up. Spine straight. Imagine as if someone is pulling you from the ceiling. Stay there. Feel the stretch on the sides of your body, the lats, lateral muscles, the whole abdomen, right from the root chakra to your navel, the entire spine, chest, shoulders, everything gets stretched. Stay there for 3, 2, 1, and release. Exhale. The last one. We hold it for a little longer. Inhale, stretch your hands up. Raise your hands up and stay there. This might look like something very easy. Of course, it is easy, but we could all close our eyes and bring our awareness on the root chakra or on the sacral, the second chakra, 4 fingers below the navel. Extremely good for the spine health, abdominal health, extending our pelvic region, activating the flow of prana from lower to the upper regions of the body for another 5 seconds, building a lot of stability, willpower. 3, 2, 1, and release. Just move your shoulders in circles to relax your shoulder muscles. So that if there is any stiff end, we just release by this movement, very gentle movement. Opposite side. Beautifully. So this was seated Tadasana. Now we'll go for Dandasana. How we do that is, I'll show you, I'll demonstrate, and then you all can do. So we sit straight, legs stretched. A few important things that we notice about this Dandasana is the feet, sorry, the toes are facing up towards the ceiling. They are not stretched, sorry, they're not flexed or they're not stretched. They're straight. Push your knees towards the mat. Keep your spine straight. How do we keep our spine straight is simple. Just roll your shoulders back and push your chest out. You can take the support, but support doesn't mean that you put a pressure on the mat. You can just place your hands on the mat and let sit straight for a few seconds. Dandasana. There are a lot of variations of Dandasana. This is the simplest. And since we are doing the root chakra, something that brings us back to grounding. Let's stay there. You can keep your eyes closed. If it is difficult, you can place your palms a little back if that helps you. Push your knees, keep pushing your knees down. Very good for sciatica pain. The pain, the pain of the nerve that starts from the hips and goes all the way down, impacting our hamstrings, knees, and eventually the entire legs. Stay there for 3, 2, 1, and release. Is there anyone who did not feel the engagement? You all can you can raise your hand. I can see in the screen if you all did not feel the engagement so that I can help you. Anusha, you could feel. Okay. So everyone could feel the engagement. All right. So we go for the second round. Same. Dandasana. Toes facing up. Push your knees down. Roll your shoulders back. Chest out. Very nice. I would request Vrinda not to lean on the back. Just sit straight. Yes, good. Sit tall and straight. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness on the sitting bones. Feel the support of Mother Earth beneath you. Stay there for a few seconds. Only 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. You may relax your legs for a couple of seconds and then we go for the final round, holding it a little longer if possible. Let's start. Toes facing up, knees pushed down, roll your shoulders back, chest out, sit straight and tall, close your eyes. Stay there for 5, 4. Remind yourself to keep pushing your knees down towards the mat. 3, 2, 1, and release. The next asana that we are going to do is Titli Asana, butterfly. We are not going to do a dynamic one. What is dynamic? Dynamic is you're constantly moving. One of the best asana series of activating your root chakra is yin yoga, yin. What you do is you stay in a particular posture, in a particular asana for a couple of minutes. Let's try to stay there for 1 minute, and the second round will try to stay for 2 minutes. So how you do Titli Asana is you bring your toes together, hold your toes with your palms, Try to bring them together as close as possible. Sit straight, spine tall, roll your shoulders back, chest out, and close your eyes. Feel the opening of the pelvic area. Stretch in the psoas muscles. Maybe a slight sensation on the groin and genitals. Keep your eyes closed, bringing all your awareness to the end of the spine, the root chakra, the chakra located between your genital and the end of the spine. No need to force your thought. Just enjoy this release, feeling the support of Mother Earth beneath. Let's stay there for another 10 seconds. As you exhale, you will observe your knees are automatically going down. The body is releasing all the stress. The tight muscles are getting relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You may release. Push your knees up for a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for the last round, in which we try to hold for 2 minutes. Push your knees down gently. Close your eyes. Titli Asana, one of the best asanas to work on the reproductive organs. Our reproductive organs are not only meant, or we don't just require them when we want to deliver babies or when we want to conceive. It's one of the most important organs for keeping a woman healthy, both in body and mind. Try to do this asana in the morning and before sleeping in the night. You could lie down on your back in the night and just do this. That also helps. Bring all your awareness in the root chakra. Try to breathe deeply as you inhale. The abdomen expands. Exhale. The abdomen goes in. Inhale. Expand your abdomen. Exhale. Contract. Staying there for another 1 minute in the posture. Try to keep your spine straight. Inhale, expand your abdomen. Exhale, release all the pain, all the illnesses. Feel the flow. Inhale, inviting warmth and vitality in your organs. Exhale, releasing the stored emotions. Staying there for another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release the asana. And stretch your legs and relax your back muscles. All of you have done this wonderfully. If you've done this for the first time, I must say it's done beautifully. Tap your legs and release any muscles that might have gotten tightened while practicing this asana. All right, now we move on to a very beautiful, it's a mudra, but not a hand gesture. It's a body activating mudra. Sorry, it's called the Ashwini mudra. Modern times we call it Kegels. If any one of you has done this ever, what exactly this is? Um, so by now we all know where our root chakra is, right? So what we do is, as we inhale, we don't have to remove any part of the body. We can place our hands on the knees in drone mudra. And what we do is, when we inhale, we push our genitals in. And as you exhale, you release your genitals. So we are not moving our abdomen. For example, uh, if I can show with my hands, my fingers. So if this is your genitals, so when you inhale, just push this in, squeeze, exhale, and release this. Inhale, squeeze. If one contraindication is, if anyone has gone for a recent lower body surgery or hernia, I would advise not to do this, because it's an extremely activating gesture, Ashwini Mudra, extremely activating practice for the lower regions of the body, below the abdomen. So inhale, squeeze, pull your genital in, exhale, release. Inhale, pull, exhale, release. After doing this for 5 times, we start holding, which means inhale, pull, hold for 3 seconds. I would say hold, 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 then release while exhaling. All right, so let's start. Inhale, pull in your genitals. Exhale, release. Inhale, pull in your genitals. You may close your eyes, bring all your awareness in the root chakra. Exhale, release. Inhale, pull in your genitals. Exhale, release. Inhale in as much as possible. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale, pull in. Let's hold for 3 seconds. 2, 3, exhale, release. Inhale, pull in, hold, 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 exhale, release. Inhale in, hold, 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 exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, pull in, hold, 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 exhale, release. Keeping your eyes closed. Relax your root chakra, your genitals, lower body. Feel the changes. Each one of us might feel something different or might just not feel anything, which is absolutely okay. It comes gradually with a lot of practice. This teaches us mindfulness, knowing our own body, and physically, for a lot of people, they are not being able, especially for elderly people, they're not being able to hold while they want to pee for a very long time. Of course, you shouldn't, but you have an urge, a tendency to go and pee every now and then. This particular mudra, the Ashwini mudra, is very, very good for activating that energy. It's extremely good for our genitals. We exercise all the parts of the body, but of course, we don't work on that part. So we can do this. It's one of the bandhas also. It's called the Mool Bandha. Mool is that area, the genital, and bandha means lock. What happens is when you inhale and hold, you lock all the energy, the prana in that area. And when you release, the prana dissipates from that area to the other parts of the body around your genitals. So that helps in making you, of course, feel nice, but at the same time, it helps a lot mentally. All right. Now we will go for one pranayama for immunity, because the physical health which gets impacted because of leak Muladhara chakra or imbalance in Muladhara chakra is the immunity. We eat certain things to boost our immunity, but one pranayam which is extremely important is bhastrika. How we do that pranayam is we sit straight, we raise our hands up while we inhale, exhale and pull down. So inhale through your nostril, exhale through your nostril and pull down. Inhale, when you pull down in a jerk, as if you're pulling something down, you're pulling the energy down and not slowly. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We go for the next round in which I will not be counting. So let's do that together. Inhale. If there is any doubt about this pranayam, you can ask. All good?
While exhaling, you pull down, right?
Yes, while exhaling, you pull down. And
So it's a forceful exhale and pull both.
yes, forceful exhale. Inhale is slow and gradual. Exhale is to the nostril, pull down forcefully. Okay, so let's start. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Exhale, 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 exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll go for the last round and we'll try to do this for 30 times. You don't have to count, just keep doing. You might feel tired, and it is also the energetic pranayama. So you might feel sweaty in summer while doing this, but extremely good for immunity. Let's start. Keep exhaling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Keep your hands on the knees, eyes closed. Relax your breath. Bring your awareness to the chest, abdomen, back, lower body. Feel the energy within. Let's prepare our body for the Bij mantra chanting, the seed sound of this chakra, which is LAM, L-A-M. How we do the chanting is, you can place your hands on the knees, or you could do the Linga Mudra. The Linga Mudra is left hand in front of the navel, palms facing up, right hand close all the four fingers, thumb facing up. This represents our energy channel. So the energy always flows from down to up. And this is how we place the mudra. The Shiva Linga Mudra, the mudra for energizing, activating the prana for lower body. And in this mudra, we would be doing the chanting LAM. So we inhale, and while exhaling, we start chanting. You don't have to count. We will do this for another 2 minutes. Close your eyes. Try not to move your body for the next 2 minutes. Inhale. LAM. 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 lam, lam, lam. Relax your breathing, keeping your eyes closed. Feel the flow of prana from the root chakra to your lower abdomen and around. Feel the beautiful grounding, a healthy abdomen, activating a healthy mind. Immerse in a deep sense of vitality. Slowly prepare your mind and body to release the mudra, and we can open our eyes. We do not do these practices while we are on our periods. We can do before or after. And as I mentioned, the contraindications that people who have gone through some surgery of the lower abdomen or around your genitals, or hernia related issues or kidney related issues, stones, it's absolutely fine. People who have gallbladder, kidney stones, they can do this. But if you've undergone a surgery, then please avoid doing these practices. But of course, you don't do during menstruation, but these practices certainly help you in a better menstrual health. A lot of people have cramps during menstruation. So one asana that you can do is that Pitli asana we did, the yin yoga, while lying down on the back, or you could simply place a cushion under your lower back and just sit in this. It helps in relieving the cramps. So that's all about the asanas and the yogic practices related to physical health. Now Anusha will guide you through a beautiful meditation for your root chakra.
So thank you, Richa, for taking us through the asanas. It was very rejuvenating. So everyone can sit comfortably or lie down. It's a short guided meditation. So however you are comfortable, close your eyes. Be comfortable. If you're lying down, feet slightly apart, hands away from the body, palms facing up, complete body relaxed. If you're sitting down, sit comfortably. Make sure no part of your body is straight. Close your eyes. Inhale, take a deep breath in, your abdomen goes out. Exhale, relax your stomach in your body. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your body firmly planted on the ground, whether sitting or lying down. Feel the Mother Earth supporting you from beneath. Rest your body comfortably here. Release all the burdens, the stress, your anxieties. Let it go and surrender it to Mother Earth. Once again, inhale. Collect all your stress. And exhale, release them all. Feel completely supported by Mother Earth below. You do not have to hold anything by yourself right now. You are completely supported held, and sheltered. Enjoy the sensation of shelter and comfort on the lap of Mother Earth. Rest comfortably with deep gratitude. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring your awareness to the base of your spine, the root, the pelvic floor, the foundation of your body. This is the seat, the kshetra of the Muladhara Chakra. Your root, your connection to stability, safety, and belongingness. Visualize a deep, warm, red light, the color of the Muladhara Chakra, glowing at this kshetra, the base of your spine. Steady like the earth. Feel it glowing vibrantly, brighter and brighter with your increased focus and concentration at the part. Complete awareness. Inhale. Exhale. With every inhale, feel the breath traveling down through your throat, through your chest, into the pit of your stomach, and energizing this base of the spine, the Muladhara Chakra, and making this light glow vibrantly. And with every exhale, feel yourself settling deeper into Mother Earth. Let the shoulders soften, the jaw relax, the tongue rest comfortably in your mouth, your eyebrows relaxed. Release the tension in your forehead, tension in the rest of your body. Silently repeat within yourself, I am supported and completely grounded. Repeat this statement to yourself with complete faith and conviction on the powers of Mother Earth and this beautiful Vedic science. Allow yourself to receive and accept these words without effort. Now imagine some roots growing from the base of your spine into Mother Earth, moving down into the earth slowly, naturally, and effortlessly. And as these roots grow, they are anchoring you and holding above Mother Earth. Release any fear, insecurity, any difficulties, pain, stress, tensions down through these earth, through these roots into Mother Earth. Release them completely. Let go of everything that does not help you grow. Anything that is pulling you down, release them. All that you release into Mother Earth, this Prithvi has the beautiful capacity to absorb and transform it. And for that, let us express our deepest gratitude. Bring your awareness slowly back to your breath. Now inhale, and as you inhale, feel yourself becoming more stable and anchored. And as you exhale, release all the fear, the tension, the restlessness. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the quiet strength rising from Mother Earth into you, and feel yourself rising, staying strong like a mountain, grounded and planted firmly with your principles and your values. Once again, repeat to yourself, I am stable, I am grounded. With this beautiful sensation carrying with you, once again, inhale stability. Exhale tension, release for one last time. And prepare to slowly release the state of relaxation. Bring your feet together, wiggle your toes, shake your fingers. You can take your hands above your head, give a nice stretch to the back. If you are lying down, turn to your right side and come to a comfortable sitting position. And gently rub your palms. Place them on your eyes. Feel the warmth and open. We will conclude the session here with 3 rounds of Omkara and then do our very exciting part, which is the quiz. Just stick around for that. Let us conclude with 3 rounds of Omkara. Once again, close your eyes. Inhale and start. Once again, drop your palms, place them on your face, and open your eyes. And just before we begin the quiz, we'd like to tell you once again that Richa and myself, we take daily classes, and we have shared the details in the chat box here. You can reach out to us personally through the chat as well, or through our social media channels, which is Instagram. And Richa specializes in pranayama breathwork. She's a wellness coach as well, along with a yoga teacher. And me, myself, also a yoga teacher, specializing in cervical wellness as well. And yes, that's about us. Richa, if you want to add anything, you can add. And we can proceed to the quiz.
Yes, I think you have said it all.
Okay.
So I will just share the page for the quiz.
Yes. So all of you can participate by sending the answers in the chat box.
While if anyone wants to share any experience, can unmute and do or share in the chat box.
Yes.
Time I will share the page
Yeah.
for the quiz.
Feedbacks, anything you can let us know.
Also see a lot of people repeat. I think Vishali joined us last time. Tiana has been with us all throughout. Rinda. Mm,
Okay, let's share the screen. Felt a little relaxed after today. Great. Thank you so much, Neha ji. I'm glad, and thank you for switching on the video because it helps us guide better. Like Richa was able to help you out with Mystica. Thank you for wholeheartedly participating. Me too. Thanks for grounding. Thank you, Tiana. You're sharing the screen?
just a second, I'm sharing.
Sorry for the.
1 second, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, it'll be there in 10 seconds.
Richa's used to taking 10 seconds.
Hold there for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
Okay.
Oh, I'm leaking the question paper.
So we will start with the first one, and you can type your answers in the chat box.
Is this the first one? Yes.
Yeah. So what is the Bija mantra for the Muladhara Chakra? Neha has answered, Tiana has answered, Vaishali ji.
Sorry, I joined a little late, so
Okay, no, you got it right. It is Lamkara, it is C, so it shows that they've been very, very attentive. Next one, Richa, you can read.
Muladhara Chakra is primarily connected to which feeling? Tiara's answer, Neha, well done.
Yes, very nice.
Yes. All right, third question. Very difficult one. To which element is associated with root chakra?
Right again.
Wow, very nice.
Sick and attentive participants.
Next one, Anusha, you can take up. Sorry.
Yeah, is it? Yeah. Which of these is not a function of the Muladhara Chakra? Neha ji? Yes.
To this, I would like to add something.
More.
So, sorry.
Next time I have to make the quiz a little more tricky, I guess. It's too simple.
This one actually, stability, grounding, trust, basic trust in life. The D part is so important. We all, in the beginning when we spoke about feeling insecure, I think this is the seat of the emotion that we inculcate and we develop right from our childhood. All right, moving to the next question. When someone focuses only on higher chakras without grounding the lower chakras, what often happens? This is cue I would give. This is called spiritual bypassing.
Emotional patterns, they keep repeating. The same things keep happening. What is not, there's a quote also in this, I've forgotten. What is not learned is constantly repeated, they say. So it's
Okay.
Okay, next one. I think that's the last one, I guess.
Yes.
Which body area is most connected to Muladhara Chakra?
This is the most difficult question.
Perfect. Yes. Thank you so much for enthusiastic participation.
And if there is any question from y'all can ask.
Yeah.
We can participate in that quiz.
You can ask any questions, doubts.
Yes. Anything, or you want to share anything, or in the chat box you can put. We have the link also to our pages. And I hope all of you are added in the group. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Anusha, you want to share anything or we can close it?
That's it. We can.
All right.
Thank you. We will see you in our next session, which will happen.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very
joining.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.